Talk Podcast. That's right. Realest. That's right. My homeboy Branded. That's right. 750 on this motherfucking beat. Let's go. L-A-S-T-C-I-R-C-L-E. This is the Real Talk Podcast. Deep on the scene. Bump it loud through your speakers and your cell phone screen. L-A-S-T-C-I-R-C-L-E. This is the Real Talk Podcast. Deep on the scene. Bump it loud through your speakers and your cell phone screen. You can search the web for many minutes. This is the podcast where everyone can come and get it. Come eat the spinach and get swole off it. Blow some gas off it. Sip something while you listen and watch and be your boss off it. The hottest topics and the views you're watching. Co-hosted by Branded, the shit ain't stopping. Come and get you some. I'm about to make a run. Don't wanna hear that bullshit, cause here the realest come. Live in 3D, please come see me. You can listen in your car or at home on TV. You never know who's stopping by to drop jewels. Real Talk Podcast, we're on the move. L-A-S-T-C-I-R-C-L-E. This is the Real Talk Podcast. Deep on the scene, bump it loud through your speakers and your cell phone screen. L-A-S-T-C-I-R-C-L-E. This is the Real Talk Podcast. Deep on the scene, bump it loud through your speakers and your cell phone screen.
Like within 10 minutes into the interview, I'll be in my studio. I'm just on my way back over here right now. I had to run out real quick. How you doing, man?
I'm good, man. How you doing?
Yeah, I was like, I'm dope, man. I'm like, it's no way I'm being late. I may not be in the studio right now, but I'm not gonna.
That's okay. I mean, we got you right here, bro. So you good. Giving me this moment right here is the catalyst to promote brand, bro. So,
appreciate you.
30 years of intro is a blessing. You know what I mean?
30. How about that? Like, for it to be 30 years and for them to still pick the phone up when we call them and, supporting new music. Got the double vinyl LP coming out this year. It's just a really exciting time. I'm like, 30? Like 20 made me feel old, but 30? 30 years ago, this joint came out.
Can you believe it though? Like, I mean, peel back the layers of how y'all won in the 90s, because the 90s was a lot of people was winning that decade, right? Clearly. Y'all was a heavy part of everything that was moving and shaking back then. So it's got to be a beautiful thing as you reflect, right?
It's a beautiful thing. It's how we just came in from Fort Bragg, North Carolina. Kenny's coming from Detroit side. I'm coming from the New York side. So you got hip hop colliding with R&B at its finest, and we just created something called hip hop R&B. Like, it was just hip hop beats over R&B music. And Kenny left the Army. We put the group together, started doing some shows and stuff like that. And I popped up to work one morning about, early in the morning and say, oh, you can't go home. You're going to war. You're going to war.
Yeah.
I'm what? I got studio tonight with Kenny. What do you mean I'm going to war? Oh, yeah. No, you're going to war. So you can't go home. These are the places that you can go before you are deployed. So then from then on, I was just locked in, and all the music that people were sending to me, Layla Hathaway, Guy, Today, Jodeci, Father MC. Those were the songs that were like keeping me going. And after the war, when we got back into New York, it was like, that's just the weirdest, the influences just became like the focus. Yeah.
History is clearly being made as I not just hit you up on the, welcome to, Real Talk Podcast. You made it to the circle. I'm gonna add my other partner in crime, the Realest, is here as well. So as Buddy's moving and shaking, on his way to the studio, he blessing us, you know what I mean? So Buddy, real quick, before the Realest says anything, the vinyl, the 30-year anniversary vinyl, is it out now? Where can people go check it?
It's not out now, but that's our next project right there. That's what we're talking about right now. We want people to get excited about it. It's going to be a double vinyl. One disc is going to be orange. The second disc is going to be green, and it's going to consist of all of the greatest hits off of our intro releases. And it's going to be on vinyl, 12-inch vinyl, four sides of intro music to commemorate our 30th anniversary. Yeah.
Man,
Yo,
Just
buddy,
give
what's
us to
happening?
like
What's happening?
September. Good with you.
Man, I see you sliding, getting to it, huh?
I'm sliding. I'm on my way home real quick. I'm on my way home, and I'm about maybe another 4 or 5 minutes out. Um, I got my son. He's down in the studio right now. I've already been on the phone with him.
Dope, man. I appreciate you. I know my man Brand already said we appreciate you getting on this podcast, man. Last Circle, real talk, you know what I mean? And giving us some of this legendary history that you're kicking up right now, man. The game of a gamer, you know?
Oh, it's just true stuff. We got the documentary that's coming this year as well. 30 years. Rest in peace, my brother Kenny Green. I'm surprised 30 years that we're still talking about the brand and intro, but I'm happy that we are. And I've already done that. It's called the album, and the songs that we put out, they weren't for the quick ride. It wasn't for the blast. The blast. Oh, we went platinum in one day type of records, but they were the type of records that would endure the test of time, and you just spend a
No,
lot of time.
y'all have classic material, man. Like the Come Inside and all them records, man. When them drop, it sound like they just came out today. You know what I mean? Them were
No,
big records.
nobody taught us how to do it any other way. As soon as we met Eddie F, he put us in the studio with Jeff Red, Volv MC, countless days with Mary J. Blige on the What's the 411 album,
I
Pete
remember
Rock
all that,
CL,
man.
Smooth, Changing Faces, Donnell Jones, Horace Brown, you name it, Albie
Yeah,
Shaw,
man,
Heavy
y'all.
D. Yo, Jodeci, we over in Jodeci's house. JoJo's going on a scooter to go to the supermarket for us while me and Kenny and Jeff and Dalvin and Devontae's at the piano with Casey, and Devontae's playing the piano, and we just making up new songs and stuff. Like this is intro and Jodeci prior to intro, just records. Like we did this song with Jodeci called "Don't Want to Fall in Love with No Stranger." It's absolutely bananas, but we never recorded it. We vibed it out over the piano, but it was never a recording. But
Wow. I
it
got
was just
plenty of
some
those kind of
classic
records.
stuff, y'all. Yeah, man.
I got
Man,
plenty of those.
I'm pulling up to my spot right now. Over my left shoulder, about 3 blocks. Uh, what would that be? West of my left shoulder is the Soul Convention. Corey Rooney, rest in peace. Mark Morales from the Fat Boys.
yeah.
Their studio was approximately maybe 4 or 5 blocks from where I currently reside, and it was
Dope.
called a Soul Convention. That's one of the first places where we would run into like Mary J. Blige and other artists, Doug Watts. Those, really a lot of good songwriters that they had on board. So
Hey, real buddy over there giving us a drive through, a
Yeah, we're on
tutorial
a
on
field trip.
history.
oh
I'm
yeah,
You know
looking.
what I
New York
mean?
City.
I'm looking like, yeah, we got
Yeah,
You
the
this
field
can't.
New
trip.
York right here. This New York. This New York right here.
I
But when
listen. I
people think of New
see.
York, they think about big buildings and skyscrapers and stuff like this. We in New York right here.
Yeah,
I'm right here, and we got backyards. It's nice and quiet. This neighborhood right here, absolute. If you're checking Forbes magazines, is rated the number one neighborhood to live in the United States. It's just a nice little peaceful hood. I come in here, nobody sneaks in here. Nobody from the music industry has been to my crib except for maybe the Lost Boys.
Oh,
Maybe
wow.
like the Lost Boys got access to my crib. Nobody else. So many people have texted me like, "Yo, I want to come to the studio."
Nah, it's not happening.
I'm like, "Nah, B." Even if
Not
they might pop up, with somebody. They'll end up sitting in my backyard for like. I can't. Yeah, I'm so secret. I'm so secret. How you doing, neighbor? All right.
We can't
I'm,
never
I'm
mind.
I'm
neighbor
about
can't
to
even
put y'all
come
on
up.
to the whole thing. I'm about to show y'all the whole thing right now.
Please do.
This is what interviews are about. You know what I'm saying?
That's
Yeah,
right.
man, give it to me, my buddy. Give it up.
Real talk. Real
Yeah.
talk.
Back in security system in full effect. Don't come looking
Oh, this
for
man
me.
giving us all.
There we go.
Yeah, hide
The
the
whole joint.
password,
Hey,
man.
family, I'm home. Hey, Lauren. Give me a kiss. Come give me a huggy. Give me huggy. How you doing, boo boo? Good.
Yeah, we
All's
get
good. How you
family.
feeling? You good? All right. Love you. I'm gonna be in the studio for a little bit. All right. I see it a little bit. I'll be upstairs in a little bit. What's up, Clay?
We getting on Last Circle Real Talk podcast. We
Yes,
getting
sir.
MTV Cribs
Yeah,
right
back
here.
cave.
I'm gonna let Clay take over the camera. I'm gonna let Clay take over the camera right now.
All right, Clay.
I'm down in
Handle
the
your
lab.
business, Clay.
Good, man. Turn off some lights for us.
Got the mood lights on, this shit.
Man, in the
Take
back
over
cave,
this.
getting it in. That's what
What's
it
up,
is.
youngster?
All right, now. Hey, buddy.
Yo, sir.
Quick
Man,
question.
send that track. Send that track to the email right now.
Let's
I'ma
get
send
it.
it right
Let's
back.
go. Let's go to work. Let's go to work.
I'm working.
I had that motherfucker recorded for this podcast over with.
Hey, buddy, you talked about the documentary, man. How is that? What platform is that going to be out? Is it what's it going to be out on?
Man, Buddy vibing right now. Buddy don't give a fuck about that shit, Brandon.
I know.
That shit sounds real smooth.
You see how he was driving and he went straight to the back cave
Straight
to
to
go
the
make
tip.
something.
That's how it go.
Straight to it.
Yes, sir. It's like the Jimmy Kimmel show.
You motherfucking right.
On the
You motherfucking right.
What's up, guys?
What's up, man?
Yeah,
hey, buddy, documentary, man. Where's that gonna be at?
That documentary is coming. That documentary is definitely coming. There's some licensing issues because the music is so dope. But let me tell you guys, on this 30th anniversary right here, this double vinyl LP is going to be one orange, one green, 4 sides, classic intro. It's on its way. That's what I'm the most excited about right now. What up, Clay?
What's up?
Chilling?
Yep.
What's up, young Clay?
Get some music going up there.
Hey, real, you remember the 90s, come inside and some of them classic joints.
Hell yeah. Hits. Them boys got hits.
I want to be the one. Let me be. I want to come running. Let me be the one you
Yeah, that was another fire one too.
Yeah.
Come on, baby. Let me be the one.
But he's got a double vinyl.
Orange and green.
Orange,
Come
orange and
on,
green.
me. I know you won't
Hurricane
turn
colors.
away.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
For all that we've been through, I
Shit
never
sounds
give
good.
up loving. Won't you give me one more chance for romance? And I'll show you more love than you've ever known. Straighten it out and make love the way it should be. Oh yeah, one thing.
Hey, buddy is on some Jimmy Kimmel type shit.
Jimmy Kimmel all day right now, man. We live, man.
For real.
That's what you get over here with us.
Hey, bro. I'm sorry. I'm back.
Serious.
I'm back.
No, you good, man. Hey, man. Hey, I ain't hating on you for what you're doing right now, man. You giving gifts. You know what I mean? So ain't nothing wrong with that.
Uh-oh.
Hey, buddy, y'all got any kind of tour
I
dates
wasn't
coming up, man? Anytime soon in the near future?
Okay, say it one more time. I'm sorry.
I said, you guys got any tour dates coming up in the near future?
April 29th, Woodbury, Connecticut. Let's see what else. I think just around that time, like maybe we'll probably do some Mother's Day things in May, but like into the spring, it's like we really just focusing right now on getting this vinyl stuff out together. We're not really doing those shows right now. We got the garage. We're setting up the whole area for live band rehearsal, which is going to be exciting. I love working with live musicians.
Oh yes,
So we're getting ready to yeah, that's going to be fun. Get ready for the summer to go out, not just with let me stop this right here. Yeah, just not with intro songs that we've done in the past, but we got some really good joints. We got records with Horace Brown. We got records with Mr. Cheeks. This joint
Now,
right
some
here.
of these unreleased.
How I Made It Through. I'm sorry, say it again, bro.
Some of these are unreleased too, right? People are hearing it for the first time.
See, I'm not getting the question. It's kind of like the question is kind of chopping.
No, you good.
Just one more time. I'm sorry.
The music is some of that music is gonna be unreleased too, right?
If I could, I think I could pick through most of it, and I think the question was, will some of this music be on the album?
Yep.
None of this music right here. This joint right here.
If it ain't up, we gon' get it.
This record right here.
When it gets rough, we gon' get it.
Unfortunately, it will not be on there because the album that they're putting out is like what they did from 30 years ago to today, and now it's up to us to say what we did from 30 years ago to the future. And like this would be the joint. This would be like our joint right here. What I feel like.
Our dreams are reality.
Our lives are just a movie. What you don't know. What you don't know. What you don't know. What you don't know. How I made it through.
All the things that I've been through.
Nobody heard this.
Ooh, it's just a miracle. Ooh, it's just a miracle.
Exclusive. My dreams are high beams, my highways when I breeze. It's my money, my freedom. I'ma get it 'cause I see it. It ain't much that I need. No, I ain't stopping till I free. If it ain't up, we gon' get it. When it gets rough, we gon' get it. It all started in the 90s. You know we gotta get it.
Yeah, that shit jamming, buddy.
Yeah, man.
That shit jamming.
Our lives are just a movie. What you don't know, what you don't know is how. Oh yeah, that's my joint right there. Like,
yeah, that shit
like
jamming, baby.
When they dropped the 30th album, the joint after that, I think is gonna propel, not just intro, but R&B music back post hip hop, because it was a big problem with 90s R&B music politically, because we were spreading love. There's like, oh no, these motherfuckers starting. We gotta stop that. Let's give
Yeah,
them some
no, it's
guns.
not
Let's give them
like
some
that no
drugs.
more.
Let's
Like
give them some.
the
We can't.
concept.
We don't have this much love. Ribbon in the sky. If they coming inside, they want them to let me be the one. No, we gotta tear this shit apart.
Yeah.
But it's like the Underground Railroad R&B music is still here. We rock it. This the lab right here. This is our little cut. This the intro. This the intro. I call it intro city, but this is where the magic happens. All the intro files down here. All the Kenny Green catalog joints. Shout out to Jeff Christie's. He got mad catalog, and we just a family. And we just like this side ain't even on over here. Like this is like the museum side right here. My mom, when we intro got their gold album at Atlantic Records, she came up there with me that day for the luncheon. But
That's dope.
That's her. Prior to that, sitting with me at the piano. You see what I'm saying? Like as a little kid, like as a little 3-year-old. But then that's her right there up at Atlantic Records with the go out. That's my dude Horace. There's intro and Eddie F. Some intro on my son Clinton with Mariah. He used to sing backgrounds with her. My homegirl. I was really good friends with the Judds. That's Winona right there. Winona Judd. My dude, Mr. Cheeks, Layla Hathaway. Just some t-shirts. Some I walked out of TLC Triple Platinum Party with that joint right there. I got my Kenny. Yeah, that joint right there. I walked out of the Triple Platinum. This was the party right here that I walked out of it with. You see this right here?
Yeah.
TLC. Let me see if we could get it on here. TLC. Can you see it?
Yeah.
Let me see if I can spin my camera around. Let's see, buddy. Yeah, I don't want to mess with it, but that's it. I'm glad I made the interview because it's been like a couple of weeks that we've been back and forth, and I really apologize. On a Friday night, Friday night is my freedom night. Y'all can feel my energy. I go out and get my freedom.
Vibing too is dope.
Like I'm getting back to the studio tonight.
I see. Yeah. And that last track you ran through, man, that's a vibe right there. You said it's not coming out. It's not going to be released.
This is it's gonna come out, but it's not on the 30th. The double LP. The double LP joints are just songs that we put out. It's like from 30 years ago until today. Let me see. What's another one? I Do Believe in Love. Let's see something here. Hey man, I'm on y'all show. I apologize for just popping in, running in here and
unedited.
Hey, buddy, this that raw shit. This we do a lot of structured shit, but this shit right here, man, it's like shooting in the dark, man. I need this.
Hey, exactly.
You don't know what we gonna get. Right?
Unedited,
I do believe in love.
Unscripted.
I do believe in love, right? So with the whole.
Buddy is on. He is on a Friday night.
You motherfucking
on
right.
Real Talk Podcast.
Motherfucking right.
That's my oldest son. He's crazy on the guitar. Like,
you even got second generation intro members in your household right now. The kids.
We performed in London. Right? We were in London, right? And I was like, "Yo, he was out there with me. What's up, Clint?" I said, the last time I was here was so long ago. This dude wasn't even alive, and I brought him out on the stage, and he got more of an applause than we did performing the whole night. Come on down, Clinton, when you get a chance. I'm on a live. This is just some real old family shit. This is what happens, man. This is my life. I don't got no camera crew. I got a bunch of friends. I got some really good business people around me. But
Yeah.
when I agree to do interviews and stuff like that, I just want everybody to see the really raw, the what it is. You know, this
Nah, man,
it.
that's that. I appreciate that too.
I do
But
believe in love. I do believe in love.
Hey, buddy, I got a question, man. What's up, Clayton?
I feel till my dreams become real. I have nothing to lose. No excuse for me to give it up, yeah. I do believe in love.
Take a bow, buddy, man.
Music.
Intro 30-year anniversary. Take a bow, man. Take a bow.
I do believe in love. I do believe in the whole world. I feel till my dreams become real. I have nothing to
Hey, Real.
lose.
As we vibing off Buddy and his intro music. You see what's behind me, right?
no, I see the whole logo in the background.
Yes, sir.
Dope Boy Fresh.
Yes, sir.
Only wanna see you happy. Never wanna see you frown. Only wanna see you smiling. Never wanna see you frown.
This is Last Circle Entertainment Real Talk Podcast. Buddy Uncut.
Buddy Uncut, exclusive,
Uncut.
raw.
Exclusive. Raw Uncut.
Tomorrow be a better day. I'm gonna take you on a getaway. Real relief when you need it now.
This
This
is
down.
Buddy of Intro Uncut, y'all.
Live.
All right, let me stop. I just really want to get some of this music out there. It's like, so this is the joint. These records right here are away from the 30th album, but still go and get the 30th album just to have something in your hand.
Buddy, I'm gonna get all that shit, homie. Believe that, and I'm gonna spread it.
I just brought the Naughty by Nature's 30th album. I just got an email today saying your order is on the way. So I purchased that album. I can't wait to see it.
That's dope.
It's a celebration, man. Hey, buddy, quick question. I get emails, comments of people that's 21, 22, 23 years old, ain't been born when they heard this album, right? Come Inside, everything off that debut album. And they're like, everybody's saying, the young kids are saying it's a vibe. You get that too, right?
They like my kids like the 90s music, but they just started telling me like over the last 5 years. It was like a whole 20-year period where they was just ignoring it. Like they didn't even care that I had anything to do with R&B music or nothing. And now that they've gotten older, they start looking like, yo, Dad, my boy knows your song. Yo, Dad, my friend Mother that tell you, yo, Dad, it's just finally coming around. But I'm still going to be right here because it's always about the music. Yep, and the next song, and I can't wait to make the next freaking song. Like after we get off right now, I'm going to jump right back on this joint that we was playing, like that hip hop joint.
Yeah.
Before this. But we got some music in here. Shout out to my dude Jeff Sanders. I know we were supposed to hook up earlier this evening. It's still kind of early, 10:30 for Saturday. But we got ballads. We got the homie joint that's about to pop off right here. I don't know if we're doing videos. I don't know what we're doing. I just know all this amazing music is coming out. Shout out to Eric Roberson and the All I Want record that's on his album. Eric Roberson, All I Want. He found the way to put Kenny Green vocals into the record, and it's just been a phenomenal blessing with that record. But we got joints like this. If you miss real R&B music, I promise you, what Intro is coming with
No, I promise you. And I wasn't doing this shit when prior to me being Kenny Green. I just wanted to be a hip hop producer and maybe a rapper and stuff. He introduced me to rhythm and blues music. Nice and simple. Working with the Untouchables producers, DJ Eddie F, Neville Hodge, Dave Hall. I took a little bit from every single one of those brothers right there and tried to create a style that I thought would represent intro.
Only wanna see you happy, never wanna see you down. Only wanna see you smiling, never wanna see you frown.
Just simple music,
all that stuff sound good, man.
lyrics.
Yeah, all that shit sound real smooth.
Appreciate you.
So social media, buddy, where can they find you? I know where to find you because you've been in my circle for a minute. So tell the people where they can find you on social media. But they can't get this. They ain't never getting this kind of exclusive.
Nah, this is raw and uncut right here, man.
This is Last Circle Team Don, Real Talk Class, period. So where can they find you, buddy?
Buddy Wike Music. Buddy, Buddy Wike. It's like Wike, like a bike, but with a W. You know, Buddy Wike Music. Nobody knows how to find me because they're always looking for me at Buddy White, like WHITE.
Yeah.
So Buddy White got a lot of people checking for him, but Buddy White, I'm still me, and it allows me to just be the musician and focus on my craft and not get caught up in that old celebrity shit. You're never gonna see me in Miami. Nobody got no pictures of me out in Miami or in Vegas, none of that stuff. Y'all never gonna see me out there. But I'm gonna keep bringing good R&B music. As corny as I am, I love it. Shout out to my whole 90s crew. Shout out to Horace Brown, Mr. Chiggs, Cut Close, Change Your Faces, Donnell Jones, Carl Thomas, H-Town, High Five.
All them legends.
Rough Ends, just everybody. Cut Close, Change Your Faces. I said them. SWV, Shy, Silk, H-Town. I could just keep going
now,
on.
You can put the 90s R&B up against any era and they'll crush them.
Dude,
I don't give a fuck whatever you bring it to. The 90s best R&B
era.
Good
Girls, New Edition, Boys the Men, Jodeci. It just didn't stop. They just kept coming. We just kept coming and coming. Like, what do we have to do to say that? What else do we have to do to show you that this is the most beautiful music in the world? What else do we got to do? How many more groups?
The 90s R&B is unfuckwittable. Levert, all that shit, man. It was untouchable.
You had this group, you had that group, and they were great. But look how many groups we've shown you. It's just phenomenal. I'm so happy to have had the opportunity to be a part of that situation. Shout out to our little sister Mary. Shout out to, Father MC, Shinehead, Carl Thomas. Big shout out to Jeff Red. You called and told me. He's one of the dudes. Shout out to Melissa Morgan. Shout out to my dude Tressa from High Five. I got just so many friends. Shout out to Christopher Williams, Albie Shore. Rest in peace, Heavy D. We met Heavy D, and Heavy D introduced us to Eddie F and said, yo, these guys got something. Pay attention to them. And that's how we got to Eddie F, and that's how Eddie F got us to Atlantic Records, and we got our deal before we was working with Mary and stuff like that. It was Heavy D. Rest in peace. Heavy D brought us to DJ Eddie F.
I used to work out with Heavy when he came to LA, when he was staying out here, man. A lot of people, man, Hev was a fool on the low with the business. You know what I mean? They think he just a laid back. No, he was a real one, man. Heavy one with that bullshit, man. He was with it.
I know Hev as the dope musician, and we did, even though he signed us, we never did a record with Heavy, and we never really spent a lot of time with him in the studio. But he was the person that did make the introduction to Eddie F, and I've heard many great things about him. I just know that every time that I saw Heavy, after he made the introduction, I just would thank him for changing my life. I'm like, yo, thank you. We could be at the dopest party, baddest chicks walking around, and it's just party mode. I just always had to take that moment to say, yo, thank you for changing my life. And he dapped me every single time, and I just go about and then I just part my ass off. But anytime after that moment right there, and I saw him, I just felt like I had to because he changed my life. I told my mother one day we were riding on the bus to uh King's Plaza in Brooklyn. We was riding on the city bus, and we had just met Eddie F. And we had just went to the studio with Jeff Red. And I told my mother, I was like, next year we're gonna go to this mall and you're gonna be able to buy whatever you want in it. And her and my sister, they heard what I said, and I also saw that they totally ignored me. But the next year, it was really like that. It was really like that.
Came to
I could
fruition.
tell from the energy that was coming.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shout out that dude, Eddie Farrell, Eddie F, DJ Eddie F. He's a brilliant. He's a brilliant mind. He's gonna be one of the top of the music industries, like the Berry Gordy type of people, stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna end up those people because he's brilliant with the music business. He set intro up with retirement plans. You hear a lot of horror stories from R&B artists about how they got screwed over and
Yeah.
this happened to them and that and stuff like that. And when we used to be on the road with them, they used to tell us the stories, and I used to feel bad because I just couldn't join in. They DJ Eddie F did what he was supposed to do. A lot of people in the music industry may not do what they supposed to do, or you hear those horror stories, but that brother right there, he did what he was supposed to do. He set us up with AFTRA, American Federation for Television and Radio Artists, retirement pensions for them. He set us up with ASCAP from like
Wow.
1991 and stuff like. We didn't know nothing about that stuff, and he didn't have to do it, but he took time out of his personal life. It's like, we're gonna do music and I'm gonna make money off you guys, but I want you guys to be okay in the future. And he set us up like that. So shout
It's
out to
dope.
DJ. Yeah, you know.
It's
Real,
dope.
real, and you know this, and buddy, I'm gonna ask you because it seems like that guy took something that should be still going on in this day and age today. Why isn't people setting themselves up for financial futures or whatever now in this business?
Um, it's about being lucky, man. Music business is a tough. It's a tough cookie. I always love music. I always tell people I love music, but I hate the music business. That's the mentality that I keep. And I don't have no. There's no bad blood in the music with any executives or anything. Nobody can say anything bad about Buddy Wike, and I'm glad.
It's
And I
dope.
don't. There's nobody that I could really say nothing bad about because I've always been the type of person to fix it before it gets so bad that we can't talk about it to make it better. And
It's dope.
they know, I know, and they know, and it's just let's go. It's 2023, our 30th anniversary. I'm so
Yeah,
freaking excited.
yeah, it's an amazing thing, and you mentioned all the artists and the groups and the people, definitely including intro and the legacy y'all have with all the songs and shit like that. Um, with all the people out there, new fans jumping on, who's just now adapting to the 30-year history and getting to know the music and all the shit that's going on now, social media. You navigating through it pretty well, right? Because a lot of history could be made, but a lot of stuff could be going on that thing too. But you filtering it
Oh,
out okay,
we,
right?
we need we need your help. We need your help. That's you share your platform with me this evening.
Yeah,
That's more important than 1,000 people going out tonight and buying our record.
Oh, we gonna push it, buddy. Don't even trip. Believe
I,
that.
I appreciate you.
Believe that. We go
This
we
is
go intertwine both worlds.
this is
You
this
know.
this is where it happens. So, I appreciate you guys. But that's our show
Yes.
tape. Yeah.
Hey, at first record you was playing when you first went in your studio, man, go and run, send that motherfucking beat this way, man.
That's
Stop
How
playing.
I made it through.
Man, I don't know what it is.
Real. I can
Sorry,
see
it's
you on that track too, though.
right here. It's the whole story for how we lost our brother Kenny Green. How Desert Storm separated me from working with Kenny on music. It's bigger than a Broadway play. We've been through some shit. Ooh, it's just a miracle. Shout out to my dude, Cooler Ruler, co-writer on Renee with Missy Cheeks. He helped me on the joint. My dreams are high beams on highways when I breathe. My money, my freedom. I'ma get it 'cause I see it. Ain't no lunch that I need. No, I ain't stopped till I free. When it ain't up, we gon' get it. When it gets rough, we gon' get it. It all started in the 90s.
That's that thing right there, though.
Dreams are
That's that thing.
our lives are just a movie. What you don't know how I made it through. All the things that I've been through. Ooh, it's just a miracle. Ooh, it's just a miracle.
That's that thing right there, real. You gotta jump on that remix. Just saying.
Yeah. Yeah, I need to get that email. You gotta get that email.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate you.
Yeah, that thing that's stomping, man.
Yeah, man. That anybody that even you ain't
for it.
Hey, buddy, you ain't gotta live.
Again,
you ain't
bro.
gotta be made in the '90s to feel that '90s that track right there, though. Like that is, woo, that's something.
Thank you.
That's something.
We're gonna figure this out, but this is once again this is after intro 30. But if we push intro 30, then people will be looking to see what they did in their 31st year, and I think our 31st year can be bigger than our 30th year. But let's make this 30th year big as it can be, and we could do it through venues. We could just if we could just find venues where you think you could put butts in the seats, we'll provide the financing. We just don't know in certain territories where to go. Like, I'll go to a certain city and be like, I want to book this venue right here for intro to go. And then we may go there and be like, oh, this is really like a bookstore, you know? So we need people that's on the ground in those territories to really help and support us on a 30th intro vinyl tour. We get support from the label. We're gonna have merchandise from Embellished, and man, this is so dope. Thank you for sharing your platform with me.
Man.
You know, some interviews be like interviews, and some interviews just be like we just kicking it and
This is
building
one of those,
man.
I'm in your world today, man. I'm just riding in the car. I'm in the back seat, man, vibing, homie. I'm loving everything about this one right here, buddy, man.
Hey,
thanks,
buddy,
brother.
from the time you hit us up while you was in the car, Real and I are still in the back seat, just absorbing with the intro legacy. You know what I mean? Like, and to what you're saying, I think it's important for us people out there, y'all, book this group now.
Book this group.
Now.
It's legends, it's history, it's hard work, it's some of the best R&B you go ever bear witness to. I know about intro.
Appreciate it.
Hey, Real, if you don't do it now and you fuck around and do it later, price goes up.
Say, man, don't miss the intro. One thing you don't want to do is miss the intro.
Hey, don't miss the intro. Don't
miss it. Don't miss the intro.
Nah.
Yeah, don't show up late, man. Don't show up late.
Nah, you gotta come for the intro. Just saying.
Gotta be there for the intro, man.
Exactly. Hey, buddy.
And you know we're gonna keep coming with our bedroom bangers. We got the bedroom
you know.
breakfast too, bro. They coming, I'm telling you. It's a really pretty well-rounded album. I just wish I didn't want the legacy to be the whole thing with me is that
That's another slap though.
it's so dope to remember that my sons are up here. Let me see. Treat her right. Check this song right here. I didn't want, when I thought about this record right here, I was like, I don't want people to say Intro died because Kenny died. I didn't want that to be the legacy.
Yeah.
So if we sell one record past that, then I'll be happy. Which we've done. We've been to a bunch of different countries and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But nobody, we tried to put other members in the group. Nobody can replace that brother Kenny Green.
Yeah.
None of the records that Intro's going to record in the future will ever match the records from the past. But we're going to keep providing y'all with new music, just so you know when you come to our shows, you got something new to look forward to. They don't even want to hear these records. All they want to hear is Ribbon in the Sky, Come Inside, Let Me Be the One, Love Thing, Maybe So Many Reasons, Funny How Time Flies, or Feels Like the First Time. All this new stuff, nobody cares about it. As good as it sounds, they've never heard it before. But I do want them to know that we're still creating new music for the future.
That part. Gotta keep going.
Yeah.
But this last circle conglomerate real talk podcast is getting all the exclusive shit. Literally. As we take a tour with Buddy of Intro. Man, I mean, I know you got to get to work on some stuff because the night is still young for you. You still like you got a whole bunch of gas in your tank ready to go.
That unleaded. You got that super up in you.
Yeah, hopefully my sons are here. They're phenomenal guitar players. We're gonna get some of that stuff going and to see what we come up with. Let me see something right here. Dang, I didn't even know the this is just straight. It's not karma, but it's just kind of weird that it's just right here.
Hey, get to it, buddy. Shit.
Hey, when Buddy said Friday nights is his freedom night,
yeah.
You already know.
Yeah, man, cooking.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, we're about to get chopping up in here, get some music going. Right
hey,
now,
Buddy.
My panels. Yes, sir.
The Realest and I appreciate not just the time, but the trip down memory lane and all the exclusive shit you gave us tonight. But we gonna knock on your door. I'm gonna message you my email so we can coordinate a couple things on behalf of that guy and you and just networking, because I feel like
make it go.
You got a whole lot of gas that's just waiting to just turn into something that's a huge inferno, and we want to support you. Not just the 30-year legacy, but everything else that's included. That documentary, though, I want in. I want to be there, exclusive. Real and I, when it's time to debut that thing, we need to be there to support. You know what I mean?
Guys based out of?
What's that?
I'll say it again.
We out in California.
See, that's amazing right there. Because we're on the East Coast, and I'm sitting here vibing with my brothers from the West Coast. It has been a while since we've been on the West Coast. You know, North Hollywood, Lamontrose over there, out to Stevie.
Oh, yeah, the old Lamontrose Hotel. Hey, man, it goes down up in there, man.
Right?
Yeah, man.
I miss Larry Parker's, all of those times. 90s just coming out to LA. It was like one of the most amazing times being a Brooklyn boy. Getting a chance to go to Los Angeles was like, shoot, you going to Paris or something like that. See, I used to tell friends are like, yo, where you going? What you doing? I'm like, I'm going out to LA this weekend. And we in East New York, just hanging out in the hood. They're like, where you going? I'm like, I'm going to Los Angeles this weekend. For what? Oh, we shooting a music video. Like, and they would kind of believe me, but then a part of them didn't believe me. And then we just did it after we just was doing it. And it was like such a crazy experience, like going through that in East New York at that time. It was fun.
Yeah,
So fun. All
That's
right.
what's up.
them were the good ones right there, bro.
Thank y'all. Thank everybody that's watching this podcast, watching the show, whatever.
Buddy,
But
man, when that vinyl drop, man, we got to bring you back so we can talk about it, man. I'm gonna have mine in my hand.
appreciate it.
That's
Appreciate it.
most, yeah.
We got to. Hey,
Yeah.
buddy, keep making them hits, man. But hey, that man, nut. All I know is that needs to be out ASAP. It may not be out for the vinyl, but you need to get that thing out there though, because that thing is on another level though. Seriously.
Thank you. And I want to say that I haven't played the unreleased intro stuff really, but I'm telling you, man, it's a real it's you know. Thank you.
I already know what you cooking, and I know what's been cooked. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, I'm
Hey,
looking.
so
I know.
just fire that tell buddy, send him your email. We're gonna find some dope your way. Hey man, look, I'm gonna get you. I want to get your sons on some guitars, on some records too, man.
I put Horace Brown and Kenny Green in the studio for the first time together.
That's big.
Wow.
The session, because just of the access of certain stems that I have access to.
Yeah.
Check it out. I did this with some of like the stems that I got access to through WMG, Warner Music Group. That's Horace Brown and Kenny Green. Don't you worry about a thing. Once you feel the joy I bring, get your love tonight. Everything will be alright. Nobody, don't you worry about a thing. This is 101. This is 101. Horace Brown and Kenny Green.
Yeah, that's them.
I wish that I could rap. I wish that I could rap. I wish that I could.
Hey, buddy, you got one right here, though. You got one right there that's ready to lace it.
Hey, hey.
I see real thinking right now. I see his spinning. His brain is spinning right now. Like he's ready to drop a 16 real quick. Like I see it coming.
Get some R&B dudes on here. Maybe our brothers from some of the other R&B dudes that jump on here. Remember Black Men United?
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes,
yeah.
sir.
I want that to happen, man. Just an album or something.
Yeah. Man. Buddy. Appreciate it, man. Thank you for taking us down this lane, bro. Can't come up with nothing more exclusive than this
Friday.
on a Friday night.
Yes, Friday Night Lights for real.
Night, I have on a little button-down shirt and be more conservative. But now this Friday night, we deserve to keep it real. This me on a Friday night. Studio.
We do truly appreciate you, big dog. And man, we fucking with you. Anything on this West Coast, we got you on it.
Appreciate it. Appreciate it.
And buddy, I'm gonna send you my email. Give me yours, and we gonna make a couple things work for a lot of the stuff we talked about tonight. But I can't thank you enough for you know what I'm saying, keeping Kenny Green's legacy out there too. You know what I mean? We gotta make sure we throw that out there because that's important.
Most
definitely. You know what I'm saying?
I wouldn't have nothing to do with R&B music if it wasn't for Kenny Green. I would have been doing gospel or probably trying to produce hip hop tracks. He really taught me a lot about R&B music and how to, you know, just become a part of it and embrace it. And he taught me some good techniques as far as his vocal production and stuff. And I'll always be indebted to him, man. He's like my brother. Yep.
That's what it is.
Yep. Shout out to
Buddy.
Jeff too, man. He's a
Yeah.
really good. Well,
For
the other
sure.
guy, you know,
Y'all
he's
my
doing-
peoples, man. Y'all my peoples. Y'all been around me for a minute on this journalism journey. And now that we had a realist here and everything else, man, everything is coming, you know, full circle. And I can't thank you enough, man. Once again. Intro legacy, 30 years of intro. Y'all can't miss the intro. Can't miss the intro.
Can't miss the intro, man.
Nope.
Can't miss it. God bless, stay gangster, man. We love you on the side, baby. We up.
I'm as gangster as an old guy can. I'm a music gangster, I guess.
Yeah, man. Yeah. That's all I need from you. That's all I need from you.
Yeah,
that's all I need from you.
All right, man.
That's it. That's all I need from you, baby.
Appreciate you, buddy.
Yeah,